Happy New Year. I'm gonna say Happy New Year maybe a few more times because I had a New Year episode and I'm still trying to upload it. There's a technical issue with that one. So I thought what I would do is start another episode for the new year, and the first episode that I had will be uploaded when it's uploaded. Today I'm going to be doing I'm going to be starting a series on international meals, and not really a series per se, but I'm going to be focusing on that, on doing foods that are popular, that are tasty, that are easy enough to do at home. And today I'm going to be doing the Caribbean, so I'm going to be starting with Jamaican jerk chicken. And before I start, I was thinking of the fact that this is a lifestyle vlog. So by that, things go wrong all the time, and we start something and we don't have all the ingredients and all that. So I'm going to tell you at this point, I don't have the chili, the Scott Bonnet chili. I don't have any chili at the moment, but I will be getting it and adding it to the marinade later on. But instead of waiting, I thought I would do it with what I have, show you the process, and then I will be mincing that and adding it on later. And it is not something you want to skip. There are ingredients you can skip, you can do whatever you want, but for the authentic taste, you do need the heat, though you can do it as per your taste. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, show you most of the ingredients that I have. First of all, I have chicken here, and I will be putting the marinade a little later on, but I will be showing you the marinade now. So this is green onion, this is Chinese 5-spice, this is cinnamon, and this is thyme, allspice, whole allspice, grated ginger, grated garlic, and a bit of brown sugar. I am going to be putting the marinade ingredients in this bowl and then putting it into a blender. And I need vegetable oil, soy sauce, and vinegar. So let me get started. I do like to put a fair amount of vinegar in anything I cook because I find it really helps with the marinade. Now, I have made jerk chicken many times. Okay. The cameraman is graciously doing this as like the second or first video of the new year. So we have this marinade here. And how are we doing for time? Okay. I'm going to be pouring all these ingredients here. And then I'm going to be putting it in the blender, but I am going to be pouring a little bit more of the soy sauce. I try to do low salt as much as I can, but for jerk chicken you do need soy sauce. It's one of the primary ingredients. So we have this, and I am now going to So we have, and it smells amazing. It smells very good. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to pour this over the chicken and marinate the chicken. I will do that after I go off camera because it's very self-explanatory. Basically, I'm going to be rubbing this marinade into the chicken. The chicken has skin. I'm going to be putting it inside, under the skin, over the skin, everywhere. And I'm even going to be doing some slashes so it really soaks up the marinade. This is for 2 legs and 2 thighs, and it should be sufficient for more than sufficient for 2 people. So I will be back. Thank you for watching so far. I'm very excited about this dish. So I decided to actually, I changed my mind and I decided to actually show you guys how I'm marinating the chicken, because I think it is actually important, because if you don't, marinating is important, but I think it's important to show how well and how thoroughly I'm attempting to do this. So, because it really, really does make a difference in taste, especially with something like jerk chicken, which clearly is a very flavorful dish, and you really do want to get it, take the time to do it well. I'm still waiting for the chili, by the way, but I did find some lime juice, and I forgot to mention that I am not following any particular recipe, as I often do. As I often don't follow a particular recipe, sometimes I do. But what I'm showing here is a blend of many different recipes, and I'll be posting a link to some of these in the description box. But I wanted to show that there is lime juice, and I actually had forgotten to add it, and I really am a fan, because I'm just going to add some here. Lime, obviously, what I'm doing here, by the way, is I have the skin, as I mentioned, for this recipe, and I'm trying to put the marinade under the skin. So as I do that, and as I talk, I will just say that, and does the marinade ever look flavorful, doesn't it? The lime juice, I did put vinegar, which is very good. I usually put vinegar in most things that I cook, most meat, because it really does help to tenderize the meat. But lime does add a very unique flavor, and that's why I'm adding it now, even though it's a little, a little later, and I didn't do it with the other stuff. But I wanted to show again. So what I'm doing is I'm getting the marinade under the skin, on top of the skin. You can see it's very, very, heavily marinated. And also I wanted to add that in the recipe that I used, there was a bit of oil. And oil is important, because what you want to do is the oil helps to get the marinade to stick better. And as I was saying, you definitely want that to happen. You definitely want as much marinade as you can on the chicken. So you can see under the skin, it's quite heavily marinated. What I will do actually is take the skin like this, so it's not off. It's just pulled back, and sort of immerse it in the marinade. And I've done the same thing for here. And I also wanted to very quickly show, I don't know if you can see it here, but I did take the knife and I slashed the meat in various places, so the marinade goes in even further in. The more it does, and the longer you marinate, the more flavorful the chicken will be. Okay, and I will be back very soon. I will be marinating this, and then I will be putting it in the oven, and I will be broiling it, and then I will come back. So I won't be coming back very soon. I will be coming back once the chicken is done. Everybody, so do I have a treat for you? I did the Jamaican jerk chicken. It smells awesome. It smells great, and it looks even better. Or maybe it smells better than it looks. It's up to you. And what I did this time, and what I'm going to try in the new year, is I personally don't eat a lot of starch. I don't eat a lot of potatoes. I don't put many or any sometimes in my curries, because they're actually they're an inflammatory. So because of the way I eat, I actually avoid them. I don't eat very much rice, and I don't eat pasta and bread. So often when I'm doing the show, the episode, I forget, and I show exactly as I eat. And so today what I did was I took the jerk chicken out. I'm going to show you how I plated it. But I also made, to go with it, I have some cauliflower curry. I usually have a vegetable. But I also made coconut rice. And it is something that I Googled for what can you serve with jerk chicken. And that one really appealed to me because it's super easy. You need sugar, water, rice, obviously, and coconut milk. And I will post a recipe for that. Super, super easy, but it gives that Caribbean feel. And if I had pineapples, I would also serve grilled pineapples. They're so delicious, and they will sort of help with the spiciness of the chicken. So come here and let's see what I have. I also have some ginger ale to go with this, and I have a little bit of coriander chutney. So I plated this all by myself. This is the coconut rice with some scallions for garnish. This is the cauliflower curry, and these are the beautiful, you can take maybe a close-up of that. This is the beautiful jerk chicken. Okay, so thank you guys very much for joining me, and I hope you give this a try. I have, also you could serve this with red beans and rice. So I hope you give this a try. I'm going to have a few more episodes on Caribbean food, which I love, and lots of different other types of cuisines from around the world. And I'm really looking forward to it. What I'm trying to show people is you don't have to be intimidated to try these really famous recipes. You don't have to be a master chef. You just have to want it and have some basic cooking skills, and you can do it. Anybody can do this. And even if you don't always have every ingredient on hand, you can improvise. And so that's what I'm trying to show you, that anything is possible. And we can make our life more beautiful and more interesting, even during a pandemic, as much as we can. It's really good if we can do that, because it helps us lead a more joyful life. So thank you for watching, and we're going to dig in. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye for now.